landfill that would process car shredder residue has been proposed just outside of Shepard. Ren Wadsworth spent time at the site today to learn more about the pending project.
The site beside me could be home to a new auto scrap facility and thousands of jobs with it. But for some locals, the thought of a landfill just minutes from home is not a comforting one. There are a lot of other issues, endless list of issues that we have. Not just we don't want some ugly plant out here, and it is bad for the environment, the animals, the residents. It does contain hazardous particles in there, even though Pacific Steel is trying to say it doesn't. It specifically says in their proposal that it can contain asbestos and a radioactive material, along with a laundry list of other items. And then in their application, Pacific Steel also says that the population is sparse out here, but the population that is out here will get used to the noise, the looks, the odor, all of the other laundry list of things that are going to come from this site, that we'll just get used to it. Detters also says she and many in the community have felt kept out of the loop about decisions made regarding the facility, and says many people weren't even made aware of the proposal unit until this month. However, Pacific Steel and Recycling began the journey towards this facility last December and has big plans to convert the vacant area of grassland into an auto shred residue repository. This facility would take material out of the Billings landfill, where they are currently unable to break down further. It's estimated that the fill would process more than 25,000 tons of the material every year and give it a new future.
And what this project is all about is sustainability and recycling. I've been in the recycling business industry my entire life, and our whole goal in that business is trying to keep materials out of the landfill. When we do our recycling process and we get 20% of that becomes ASR, currently right now that is all going to Billings Regional Landfill. And by putting this material in a monofill, we believe that there's still a recyclability and beneficial use of that material in the future.
Nick also emphasizes the material they will be collecting is non-hazardous, and that Pacific Steel has and will continue to take every step to protect the Montana environment with their monofill. The entire proposed property would be 320 acres, 90 of which would be dedicated to the landfill. It would be set on the corner of Highway 87 and Shepard Acton Road. The site is 6 miles west of Shepard and 7 miles north of Billings. The nearest reported residence is a mile away. You can view the draft EA for the proposed landfill and submit your comments and concerns to the DEQ until midnight tonight. Information on that can be found on our website, nonstoplocal.com. Ren Wadsworth, Nonstop Local.
All right, Ren, thank you very much for that. Representatives